Good morning. I'm just going to get started in a minute. I wanted to double check. I think one person is just struggling with the Zoom code, so I'll get that sorted and we'll get started. How lovely to have this lovely summer's weather, I suppose, in October. So yeah, enjoy the light as we move and flow. I don't know if, like me, you're feeling the change of seasons. I'm still so bunged up. So I'm going to move and try and breathe through it today. Yeah, we'll get started in just a minute. So get yourself cozy on your favorite position on your mat, on your back. So your Shavasana, we'll start there, and then we'll get moving and flowing. Cheers. Really looking forward to today. Nice to have that natural light coming through. Oh, what a dream, right? What a dream. Amazing. Yeah, just get yourself sorted on your back, relaxing. And we'll, yeah, just gonna make sure that I can get that last person into the session. Lovely. There we go. Amazing. All right. So this today actually for me personally is Thanksgiving. In Canada, it's earlier than in the US. And it's a weekend where everybody gets a little extra time off of work. A lot of people will go back and meet up with family. So yeah, it's such a lovely time. I remember really vividly these drives from my university. It was like an 8-hour drive. There wasn't many towns in between to get back to my hometown. And I just have these vivid memories of like the colors of the trees turning, those like oranges and reds. And so I just thought today we could spend a little bit of time just like soaking up all that it is to be thankful and grateful for as we kind of move into this lovely like October time. So yeah, with a little theme of being a little extra grateful today, gratitude, just get you to reflect as we move and flow for the people, the places, and the things that you feel most grateful for. And there's like science behind it. So while you're kind of getting into Shavasana and relaxing, I invite you just to close your eyes and begin to just allow yourself to drift into a place where you feel calm, settled. And I want you to kind of just reflect a little bit here today on the really small things you might be grateful for just in the start of your day today. You know, maybe a nice hot cup of tea, coffee, maybe just having the time right now to get on your mat, whether it's in our live space or whether you're meeting us on replay. Maybe it's just a bit of time right now in the quiet, the sunlight coming through, the extra days of warmth before we enter a little bit more of a rainy or colder season. Whatever it is that you feel grateful for this morning, just take a little moment to take note, the small, simple things. And there's a real magic in gratitude. And the power of it is bigger than just being grateful. It shields us from negativity. It makes us honestly, scientifically, at least 25% happier, which I think is a big percentage for like a quick, win. The more that we practice gratitude, we write it down, we think about it every morning, we think about it before we go to bed, we think about it in moments when things are quiet in the day, we start to rewire our brain, and in turn we start to tap into a calm nervous system. And the more we do that, the more that our body is going to start to feel excited and fulfilled, because sometimes we live in a world where the happiness business or the wellness business is telling us, you're not, are you happy, are you not, what, that sort of thing. And sometimes just being grateful and noticing that you probably have everything around you that you need, or the goals and the hopes that you dreamed of even a year, 2, 3 years ago are probably in front of us. So just taking a bit of time to be grateful for this chapter, even if there is a want and a need and a desire and a goal and a dream for something else as we move forward. Being grateful for right now, where we are. Finding space and time for gratitude will significantly reduce stress. It's scientifically known to heal us in many ways. It helps us to improve our sleep, boost our self-esteem and our performance. It enhances the law of attraction if you believe or tap into any of the idealisms around manifestation. And it overall improves our relationships when we can find gratitude even in some of those, tougher, trickier relationships. So moving forward today with gratitude and thanks, breathe in with me. And slowly, slowly exhale. Relaxing in the forehead. Softening in the space between the eyebrows, just trying to release any tension and stress, and just allowing all those positive things that have made you smile this week, so far this month, to just begin to flood our thoughts. Breathing in and breathing out. Beginning to allow the body to soften and sink a little deeper into the night. Maybe finding a bit of gratitude for the mat, feeling gravity in the floor, supporting you beneath you, breathing in, and slowly breathing out. Relaxing the back body on the mat, allowing everything to feel soft and supported. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out, being grateful for this breath. Oh, how lovely. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Let's take that lovely stretch over the head. Really lovely feeling, arching the spine, getting that lovely feeling of that little coming back getting underneath. Oh, 2, got it. 3, 2, breathing in and out, 2, and 1, breathing in and reach. And exhale, slowly bring the hands up above the body, and down. You've got it. Breathing, and we're going to bring both knees in. Give them a little cuddle, a little squeeze, maybe a little rock side to side. Very slow. And then maybe move the head left to right, just trying to get a little bit movement in there. 4, nice 1, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming back to center, a little squeeze. Slowly bring the feet down onto the mat. Lovely. Let's bring the hands down alongside the body. We're going to use the right knee, jog in like a little lever, and tap the toe. We're just waking up that lower body, drawing it in and down. Inhale. And exhale. Good. You can move quicker if you like. Drawing in a little bit from the core. We draw it in and tap. Draw it in and tap. Or just keep it flowing a little slower. Good. 4, 3, 2. The last one, drawing in and down. We've got the option to stick. We're going to stick with that right leg. You can either continue to the one we just did, so you can wake up that hamstring. Drawing it in this time, a little freak out, maybe a little flex. Hello, and down. We tap the toe. Draw it in, a little extension, maybe flex the heel. Remember, it doesn't have to look any certain way. It can be here, it cannot be totally straight, just working in that direction. Good, nice little stretch, a little love letter to the body today. Inhale. I want you to imagine just sending gratitude to the body for the ability to move and breathe. Inhale. Again, just saying hello. 3, 2, and 1. Last one. You've got the option to continue with that one. Good. Select and point, and then maybe bend the knee. You can tap the toe, you can extend the leg, just waking up the core slightly, a little bit in the hip joint. We continue to lift the knees and kick it up. Maybe flex. Good. So just a little bit of movement here at your own pace. You can choose to leave out anything that doesn't feel good today. Just find a little breath with me. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Oh, lovely. I'm going to count you down from 8. Breathing in. 7. Good. 6 at your own pace.
I guess it's funny from where
5.
I'm standing.
A nice one. 4. Just working into those joints. 3. Good. Nice deep breaths. 2.
Clear the way.
And 1. Finishing that last one. Beautiful. Maybe drawing the knee in for a little cuddle. Relax the shoulders down. Maybe lift the head and draw the chin in, just so you feel that lovely length in the top of the neck. Good job. 3. On the exhale, maybe draw the knee in slightly more, working the tailbone down towards the mat, and a little bit more into that right hip. Good. Inhale. Exhale, bring the foot down. You've got it. Good. Drop the hands down alongside the body. Left knee draws in, and we just tap. We're going to build on it just to give the body a chance to slowly go into the movement. Good. You can do it slower. Maybe really fast if you like, drawing in and tap. Whatever you like. Breathing in and breathing out. Next one, just finding that lovely little bit of change that suits you. Good. Really nice. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Drawing it in. And maybe flexing that little crack there in my ankle. Maybe flex the heel. Extend. Point the toe. And the knee. And tap. Good. Draw it in. Extend. Flex. Oh. And in. Again, saying hello to the body. Taking it slow. It's like you're saying good morning or good evening, whatever time you do in the video. It's nice experience here. Just waking up those hamstrings for 3. Deep breaths for me. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Bring the foot down just for a second, and then option here to draw it in. Pick it up. And then you can go back to tapping and maybe extend and tap the heel. Up to you. It's working in a way that feels best. Remember, yogi's choice. The class is yours. This hour, this time is yours to just breathe and be, move and stretch. Good. Counting down from 8. So again, this is at your own pace. Just find some slow, deep breath. Maybe a little smile in there. 7. Finding gratitude for the feet. Maybe looking up as you flex them. You feel that hamstring. Thanks for carrying me through. 5. Breathing in. 4. Exhale. 3. You got it. 2. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And the last one, finishing it off by bending the knees slowly in towards the chest and just holding it there. Good. Relax the tailbone down. Almost push the tailbone into the mat. Inhaling. And as we exhale, drawing the knee in a little closer towards the chest or the shoulders down, chin in. Beautiful. Feeling that lovely stretch into the hips. Inhale. And slowly exhale. You've got it. Breathing in. And slowly exhale. Well done. Inhale. And exhale, bringing the foot down onto the mat. Well done. Inhale, drawing both knees in towards the chest and taking them wide. Good. Use the hands to draw the knees out, and then we're going to inhale and slowly squeeze the knees in, drawing in from the core. Good. So we're going to breathe in, open, kind of working into that inner thigh, slowly drawing it in and into the hip. Good. Inhale, open. Putting a little bit depth in the hips and exhale, close. Good. At your own pace. Inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze in. Feel like I've got maybe something pushing in, a little tension in between the knees. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Good. Inhale, open. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open, last one. Little hold. And slowly squeeze it in. Good. We're gonna bring the toes together, taking our circle, knees in and out. Just working the lower body, working into the hips and building up. A little bit more fire in the core in this one. You can use the hands to work. Circles as big or small if you like. Keep the big toes to touch. You've got it. 4, 3, nice 1, 2, and 1. Inhale. Nice last big circle and in. Good. Nice little bit of a flow. We're gonna point and flex the toes. We're just gonna try to keep moving today. 3, point and flex the toes. 2, nice 1, and breathing in and breathing out. Putting the feet down onto the mat. Lovely. Reaching the hands up. Inhale slowly, see if you can move the hands up over the head, palms to touch, arching the spine here, lovely stretch. Then we're gonna walk the feet a little wider, outer edges in line with the mat, and slowly take the knees left to right. Good, they can be big or small, you can drop them all the way down to the floor, keep them a bit more lifted. Whatever suits you, ready for it. Trying to keep the arms extended. If it feels too much, just bring the hands to the belly. Breathing in and out. 4, lovely side body stretch. 3, 2, oh, absolutely lovely. And 1, slowly bringing the feet back to hip distance. Reaching the palms up above the body. Good. Bring it interlace the fingers and rotate. Taking those figure 8. Start again. Giving thanks to the hands. All that you've been able to accomplish. Rubbing the forearms towards each other. Just getting a lovely release. Should feel really nice. For 4. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2. Thank you for this moment, this body. Breathing in, breathing out. These hands, we're going to separate the palms a little bit. We allow the fingers to stay interlaced and then you push the fingers out. You can get a nice stretch in the fingers here, dropping the shoulders down. Good. Inhale. And slowly exhale. You can separate the hands, nice fist here for us, and then you can roll them into circles or figure 8s. Take your time. Anybody getting arthritis or additional wrist pain, just take it slow. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale slowly, bend both knees in. Good. We're gonna cross at the ankles this time. You've got the option to grab the toes and see if you can just gain some momentum. So we're thinking rolling the back. We're gonna draw the feet forward and back, draw the chin in. Try and get a little roll of the spine. Good. Getting a little massage here. And you can continue just forward and back. Or if you have a little bit of the strength to get yourself up to seated, sit up. Maybe give yourself a little back bend by drawing the shoulder blades in, chest forward, and then slowly coming back down one more time and up. Good. Otherwise, if that feels tough, bring the feet to the side, roll and meet us in the upright position on the mat. Nice job. Maybe grab a little drink if you like. We're gonna take. a nice little movement into wilding. So we're gonna stretch on the floor, taking a variation, and then we're gonna add it into our flow today. We're gonna extend the left leg, the right foot comes in as much as feels comfortable in towards kind of the midsection of the body. You can either have it a bit more forward or drawing it in if you've got that openness. Good. And then I want you to think a little bit about the tailbone, maybe wiggling it a little bit left to right, so that you have the stick bones, you can kind of feel them balanced onto the mat. Good. If you've got a lot of pain in that inner thigh, slowly bring it forward. Or if you don't and you want a little extra stretch, bring it up. Absolutely perfect, making it what you needed today. Beautiful. Breathing in, just roll the shoulders for me and exhale. Good. Breathing in and out. Oh, for 4. Nice one. For 3. Inhale and exhale. For 2. And 1. Be careful. And drop it back. Well done. We're gonna drop the right hand down. Inhale, we're gonna reach and take a little fold. We're gonna reach over and then drop back. So we're gonna reach over and drop back. Good. So a lovely stretch across that side body, breathing in and breathing out. Just noticing if it's tight. You want to move the head side to side, left to right to get a little stretch in the neck. 2, go for it. 4. Breathing in and out to 3. Good. 2. Oh, lovely. And 1. Holding here. So you can push down that left sit bone as we reach towards the right. And if the shoulders are creeping up, drop them down, even if it means coming up a little bit higher. Good. Inhale. Breathing into that side body. And exhale. Feeling open in the chest, open in the heart, maybe looking up. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing the hands out. This time we're going to reach that left hand as far as you can. It can be a little bit more open reach towards the toes. And maybe option to lift that right hand. You can bring it to the hip. You can relax it. Or you can bring it all the way up. Dropping the shoulders down. And breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Just getting into the side body on the other side. A little bit into the hamstring for 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale, slowly coming back up and bringing the hands down. Good. The next one we're going to do is breathing in. See if you can just wiggle the body so you face the knee slightly. Good. Inhale. And exhale, just bring the hands alongside the knee, and we're going to take a little bit of like, almost like a waving motion. So we lean forward with the chest, and then slowly lift up. Inhale, and we lean forward with the chest and the elbows, bringing the nose towards the knee and back up. Good. It can be really little, or if you have the range of motion, slowly bringing the head down towards the knee and back up. Good. For 3. Inhale and exhale. 2. Inhale. And last one, you can have the chin drawing down. You can relax down, letting the chest come down towards the upper part of the leg. If you're really flexy, you can reach the arms towards the toes, maybe grabbing the outer edges of the foot. Inhale. Maybe drawing the belly down and bringing the nose in. Again, that's only if you've got that little extra kind of flex in the body. Otherwise, stay here. It's perfect. Inhaling. And exhaling, relaxing the neck. The only stretch you want to be feeling, well, if you feel it in the hamstring, you'll feel it different to me, but across that upper body, side body. 3. Breathing in 2. And 1. Lovely. Inhale. Let's come back up to that center point. Well done. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Drop the shoulders down. You've got it. Breathing in. We're going to slowly use the hands and switch sides. We're going to bring the foot in, extending the right leg, and the left toes come in. Again, just check in if that hamstring feels a little bit tighter, then change where the direction is. Maybe bring it closer, bring it further out. Maybe do a little bit of a wiggle so that you've got both sit bones kind of pushing into the mat, and then seeing if you can find a nice tall upright position for the spine. Good. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Just trying to get a little release in that upper body as well. Then a little bit of work to stretch and release in the lower body. Inhale and exhale for 4. You've got it. 3, 2. Nice one. And 1. Inhale, roll. And drop it down. Beautiful. We're gonna bring the left hand down and the right hand comes up. Inhale and reach. Good. Taking a little bit of a pulse. Once you find that little bit of a movement, please take the neck side to side. So you're moving ear towards shoulders, reaching as far as feels comfortable, listening to the body. You've got it. Breathing in for 5, 4. Nice one. 3. Beautiful stretch to release stress and tension today. 2 and 1. Inhale, option to stay a little bit more upright, or we can hold. This time, just trying to push down slightly in that right sit bone. We draw the shoulders down. You can be a little bit higher. And reach a little further if the range of motion's there. Inhale and exhale. So your guidance on your drishti or your gaze is looking down, forward, or up. Dropping the shoulder back, maybe a little bit, opening in the chest. Just letting that little bit of light in, a little bit of gratitude, giving thanks. Inhale and slowly exhale. Arms come wide. Good. We're going to drop them down and just slowly take that right hand towards the right ankle. It might be just here is perfect. Inhale and exhale, maybe reaching a little further. If you're feeling it, you're a little bit tighter on that side. Just stay and breathe where you feel the edge of the stretch. If that's enough, just stick, hand relaxing. The other option is to reach that arm up. Inhale, drop both shoulders down and maybe reach a little further this time towards the toes. Good. Breathing into that side body. Inhale and exhale. Relaxing the forehead, the space between the eyebrows. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in slowly, coming back up. And drop the hands down. Good, we're gonna turn and just face. You can kind of wiggle the leg if you need it so that the chest is a little bit more square to the knee. We're facing the knee. Walk the hands forward slightly, just the littlest bit, maybe bringing it to fingertips, palms down, whatever feels good. We're gonna take our little waves just to get a little bit more into that little bit of a twist in that side body, the lower back. Really nice for that release. Inhale and exhale. Maybe bend the elbows slightly, leaning forward. Just listen to the body. Inhale, lifting the head. It could be a really small movement. Look, not much going on for me here, but I'm definitely feeling it. I'm a little tighter on this side. I think it's the way that I carry my kids. Inhale and exhale. Bring them down. The body lets you go a little bit further next time. See how that feels. Noticing where you feel that stretch. Be different for each of us. Sometimes we feel it in the shoulders, lower back, all of the above. 3, 2, inhale and exhale. 1. Finding a position where you're feeling the edge of the stretch and a release. Just make sure that the chin is drawn down and in towards the chest. There's no pain really in the neck. If you want a little bit more, you can reach forward maybe. If you've got the range of motion, you can grab the toes or reach a little further and drop down. If you've got the outer edges of the feet, remember you're drawing the chest forward. The belly rests on the top of the leg. And then drop down. Breathing in. And breathing out into the spaces where you feel that tension. 4. Feeling the belly expand and release. 2. And 1. Breathing in slowly, coming back up. And bringing the body back to that lovely center position. Good. We're going to bend the knee and switch sides again. Good. We're going to take a little bit of our on the knee expression of Wild thing. So we're gonna bring the right hand down. This time we're gonna reach towards that knee. You have the option to stay on the floor. So first, everybody do the one on the floor where you reach towards the knee, up, drop the hand back, a little twist, and reach through. Good. This time you've got the option to reach, maybe shift the weight onto the knee, lifting up a little bit, maybe tucking the pelvis under, squeeze and tuck that pelvis, maybe reaching the arm up, or maybe dropping that thumb and the head back. Beautiful stretch here. Chest open, heart open, feeling that lovely sense of gratitude, letting that light in, all that goodness in your life, flooding you. The people, maybe imagine in your mind, gratitude and openness for the sunlight, this beautiful season, the extra warmth, maybe bringing in the face of somebody that brings you joy. 3, 2, and 1. Gratitude and openness as we slowly bring the body back down. Good. Inhale, roll the shoulders up for me. Drop it down. Good option again to stay on the floor. That pose just looks like this. Or reaching up one last time. A little variation on wild thing. You can always have the fingertips a little higher if you like. Maybe the right hand's at a fifth. You choose. Squeezing maybe a little bit more in the pelvis. Maybe pointing a little bit in the leg extended, left toes pointed. 3. I am grateful for this body, this morning, this afternoon, whenever you're doing it. Be grateful for the time to practice my health. Good, and slowly bringing it down. Well done, everybody. And use the hands to bring the foot in and switching sides. Beautiful job. Lovely little sequence here. Roll the shoulders up and back, bringing that hand down. I'm feeling such a lovely release in the lower back and even in the upper body. So just join me, a little reach. We're gonna reach up and reach back. So if the lift up onto the knee is not your vibe, stay here, or you can do a few little reaches to the toes and swoop around. Lovely little option for you. Or if you want to lift up, lift a little bit. Good. You can lift a little higher. You can bring the fingertips up, or you can come to a fist or push down on the palm. You can lift back and maybe even tap under in that pelvis and drop the head back. Reaching back with the thumbs. 3, 2. Breathing in, heart open, chest open, letting the sunlight warm the face. Letting light and positivity in and slowly coming back down. Beautiful. You've got it. Inhale, rotate the shoulders up and drop them back. Oh, how lovely. Starting to feel a little bit more of a release now. Inhale, reaching you decide on the floor or lifting up one last time. Good. Finding that position, making any amendments you need, maybe dropping it back, tucking the pelvis under. Oh, listen to the body and invite you wherever you are. Just let a little smile overcome you. Drop the shoulders down, feel long and open and joyful, letting all that goodness in, bringing into your mind's eye. Even from the beginning of our class, one thing that you're grateful for today. Inhale and slowly exhale. I had the best cuddle with my little boy today, definitely. Something that popped into my head. Beautiful. We're going to use the hands and bring the foot in. You've got it. And before we kind of move into our flow, grab a quick cozy drink. Whether it's water or tea or whatever you've got with you, enjoy. And slowly bring yourself to tabletop. So you can swing the feet through, or you can bring the feet to the side. Just coming onto all fours for me. Nice job, everyone. Fingers nice and wide, hips in line with the knees. And take a few little cat and cows, tuck the tail on under, draw the chin in and hold. Just feel that lovely stretch after the work we've done. Feel the pull across the shoulder blades, the chin drawing in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And slowly dip the tailbone, lifting in the chest, draw the shoulders down. You've got it. Find that lovely arch of the spine, relax the forehead, 3. Inhale and exhale, 2 and 1. Good. Inhale and exhale. Tuck the tailbone under. Lovely little arch to the spine. Good. Finding a beautiful cat. I invite you just to feel like you're moving the body left to right. See if you can get a little bit more stretch. That feels really nice sometimes, like a little bit into the upper body more. 3. Almost like you're kind of wagging your tail, but trying to keep that shape. Look at that. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Beautiful. Focus on side body release. And coming back to center. Good. We're going to tuck the toes, arch the back if you're still not in that cat, and we'll lift up to your downward dog for today. Fingers nice and wide. See if you can keep the knees bent, draw the shoulders down, and then begin to walk one heel. And then the other. Breathing in. And breathing out, working the head up and down like you're saying yes. Good. And left or right like you're saying no. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bending the knees. We're going to walk the hands towards the toes this time into our lovely forward fold. So come down, let the belly rest. Let the chin draw down. Just let the blood flow down. Let everything invert for a minute. Allowing it to clear the brain, just changing things in the body a little bit. Flipping your point of view. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly coming up. So we're going to draw the hands up the legs and place them on the knees. Just looking down, feeling a little bit of, make sure there's no dizziness. Take your time coming all the way up. Nice work, everyone. Good. From the back of the mat, rotate the shoulders up and back. Good. We don't want the tailbone dipping. We want to tuck under, finding a nice tall Tadasana pose. So we draw in from the navel. We drop the shoulders back. We squeeze. We feel strong in the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good. Exhale, look at the hinge of the hips, reaching forward, bend the knees, pull down all the toes. Halfway lift. Good. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to walk the hands out, finding a plank. You can stay higher, dropping the pelvis, or come to the knees and lean forward. Always drawing in from the core. If you're lifted, push into the heels. Drop the pelvis down, and then feel like I'm slightly drawing the chest forward. Relax the forehead. 4. Breathing in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly, everybody coming down all the way onto the mat. You've got it. Inhale. Rotate the shoulders up. Elbows draw in towards the body. We're going to lift a little bit into the chest, feeling that lovely stretch and back bend with a bit of a cobra. Inhale. And slowly come back down. You've got it. Let's push up. Use the core of the body to come back to tabletop. Tuck the toes, arch the back, and lift into your downward dog. Try and move a little bit more. Draw the shoulders down. Walking the heels. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Just got a little bit of a fiery bit of our flow. When we get into our next one, slowly bend the knees, walk the hands towards the toes. And roll forward. Halfway lift this time. So either taking the hands up, sweeping the elbows in, or fingertips. And extending the legs. Inhale. Bend the knees and scoop it up. Arms come in. Tucking under, drawing in from the navel, feeling strong in your bouncing pose. Good. We're going to kind of have some options to heat up or go back to what we just did, keeping it a little softer. You want a little sweat? Join me and push, but stop and come back to child's pose whenever you like. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Let's go. Let's embrace it. Inhale. Push the bow down in gratitude for all those little things that make us feel good. Inhale. Halfway lift. Little smile. Bend the knees. Let's walk it out. You've got it. Feeling strong. You choose knees or lifted. Working the heels away. Drawing down. Feeling strong. Good. Relax the forehead. Big smile. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming down. If you wanted to take that chaturanga we've been working on, you push over the heels and we slowly drop it down. and maybe lift up. The legs are extended here. We're pushing into the tops of the toes and dropping the pelvis down, lifting in the chest. If that feels too much, keep the knees down like we usually do, or come back and take a nice cobra. So listen to your back and body. I just thought I'd pull in a little element of what we've done about two or three classes ago. Lifting in the chest, good if you're feeling good. Inhale, either coming to the knees or using the core to untuck the toes and lift. We're coming from the knees, tuck the toes and lift. Finding your downward dog. Nice work, everyone. 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're gonna extend the right leg for a 3-legged dog. If that feels too much, come to the knees and extend that way. So here's one variation. 3, 2, lifting from downward dog. Good, maybe bending the knee and reaching the toe over towards that left hand side. You can look underneath the armpit if you like. Good, 3, breathing in and out, 2, and 1. Bringing the foot down, walking the heels. Again, you can do that from the knee as well. Inhale, coming either down onto the other knee and extending the left leg, maybe bending that knee. So holding 3-legged dog, just for a breath, maybe bending and looking underneath that left armpit. Breathing in, breathing out. Remember, you could also look like this. Perfect. From the knee. Yogi's choice. 3, 2, and 1. Everybody come back to downward dog for me. Bend the knees. Walk the hands in towards the toes. And pull down. Lovely. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly coming halfway up. A little halfway lift wherever you like. Relax the face, the forehead, and the knees, and scoop it up all the way. Inhale, little back bend and let's start all in. Tucking the pelvis, feeling strong. Inhale. And exhale. Drop the shoulders down. 3. Breathing in and out. 2. And 1. Good. Float in again. Maybe we're going to flip the dog this time into a little bit of a wild thing. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding forward, hinge at the hips, pull down over those toes. Halfway lift. Good, bend the knees, walking it out. The yogi's choice here. Holding, during your plank. Feel like I'm drawing the chest slightly forward, look slightly in front of the finger. Heels drawing in, dropping down in that pelvis and into the foot. You're on your knees. Lean forward and push into the hands. Good. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now either coming to the knees and lowering down, taking cobra, or pushing into the toes, little bend in the elbows, rotating and dropping them back, untuck the toes, and look at my legs. They're really strong and pushing into the tops of the toes, and then looking up and drawing the chin in. 3, 2, 1. From the knees, lifting back up to downward dog, or lifting, untucking the toes and finding your downward dog from here. Bend the knees and just find your positioning. Good. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. All right, option. You can come down to the knee, extend and draw the toe out, or if you want to flip your dog. Inhale. Breathe in. And we draw the toes over towards the left-hand side. Just like we did before. You need to trust yourself. Your back foot, we're going to bend that and fully pivot. I trust you to lift up in your right hand and drop the other foot back. And maybe lift up into that pelvis, reaching back. Drawing the chest forward, heart open. 3, it can be really low here. You can stay here. 2, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend the knee. Bring the pull the lower back down, and then lift and slowly turn, bringing the hand, lifting the foot, coming back. Good. To your downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Again, breathing in. If you're in downward dog, you want to move from the knee and lift it up. Good. You can switch and rotate like this. So you flip the knee around, or you can come back up with me from downward dog, kick the leg up and the toes draw out. And what we do is you reach that left foot over, we pivot the back foot and drop it down. You can come all the way to the floor like this, reaching up, or you can pivot and lift up like we did before. Maybe reaching back, lifting in the pelvis, Just seeing where that stretch is, heart open, chest open. Maybe wherever you are right now, smile, relax the face. You're in child's pose, you're just taking a breather, take what you need. 3 little smiles, 2 and 1. Inhale, slowly bringing it back down, bending the knees. You can just take a little break here and maybe turning and flipping back around. Good. If you're on your knees, inhale, lifting up into your downward dog, bend the knees slightly. We're gonna walk the hands in towards the toes. Good, holding down, letting the back arch, relaxing in the face. Inhale, and exhale. Good little halfway lift. Inhale, and bend the knees, scooping it up, reaching nice and tall, long, maybe little back bend. And the thumbs come in towards the sternum, tucking in under in the tailbone, drop the shoulders down, relax the face, inhale. And slowly exhale. Good, just feeling that little bit of warmth that you've created. Maybe lifting all of the toes up and slowly pushing each one back into the mat. Just kind of connecting with the feet and the floor. Finding a nice slow breath in. And slowly exhaling out. Relax the shoulders. Allow everything to begin to soften. See if you can notice the body balancing for you. And maybe with the eyes closed, you just want to imagine that you are actually now standing at the top of a mountain, the most beautiful peak. Inhale. As we exhale, bring the hands down alongside the body, palms open, and maybe drop the shoulders back a little more as we draw in from that core, lifting in the chest. Maybe with the eyes closed in your mind's eye, could you imagine seeing trees and trees and trees for miles and miles in the most beautiful autumn colors? And you see kind of natural artwork. That beautiful blends of the oranges and the yellows and the reds that are still warming, the browns, the little leftover of green that haven't yet turned yet. Trees still full and luscious, but taking time to change, taking time to shift before they slowly release. Breathing in and breathing out. And being stood at the top of that mountain, taking in that view, feeling the warmth of the body, feeling the sunlight on the face. Just finish the sentence. Today, in this moment, I am truly grateful for quiet walks in the woods, favorite food, certain people, beautiful places you've been or you can go back to. Finding gratitude for this body, this moment, this breath, and this beautiful planet. The magic that's around us. Always, if we tap into it. Breathing and reaching up. And slowly hinge at the hips, reaching forward, fold down over the toes. Halfway lift. We're going to bend the knees and walk the hands out, just slowly coming down onto the knees. Inhale, little cat pose. Lift. Breathing in, little cow pose. Untuck the toes and sink down into child pose. And bend the elbows. We'll just allow everything to soften down. Breathing in. And breathing out. We're going to take a little bit of time to release and relax today in our pigeon pose. I'm going to invite you just to begin to lift the body up. We start this in a tabletop position. Now again, really listen to the body here. If it feels really tight, you're welcome to go on your back. I'll give you that variation in a minute. Otherwise, we'll get you into pigeon and then I'll offer the second option in a minute. So walk the hands slightly more forward. We're going to inhale, just extend that right leg, bend the knee, and slowly draw the knee forward. So you're going to lean forward with the knee, the chest, and bring the knee as far forward as you possibly can. That's right. If you need to shift the hands forward as well, there you go. Now that foot, we're gonna wiggle it in towards the midline as much as possible. And then from here, we tuck the back toes and the left leg, and I use that just to wiggle my knee back. And you'll notice that you start to sink a little bit into that hip. It might feel really tight. I've always started this pose here. I'm tucking my back toe, coming onto my elbows and my forearms. I stack a fist and relax my forehead in. Okay, if that feels good, stay there. If you do feel the sensation of surrendering, letting the chest draw down, please feel free to go there. Now, if you aren't feeling the stretch, chances are we might be rolling the opposite direction. So you want to be kind of trying your best to work both. I think about both of your hip bones, trying to move forward. Good. And relax down, just softening into that pose. All right, if you've not found a place that feels comfy, just swing the back leg back, so stay there. Or if it feels too much, just bring the knee forward into your back, and you can draw it in from here. It's the same sensation from this little bit of a figure 4 position on your back. So there's an option. If not, enjoy that lovely pigeon pose. Pigeon pose works deep into the hips, has connotations of releasing. And as you relax, maybe just close your eyes and surrender if you feel that quite intense sort of sense of your ability, breathe through it. Inhale and exhale, seeing it as an opportunity to release any negativity, just letting all the good stuff in, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. As you relax and you soften, if there's anything, any negativity or anything that feels cloudy, we invite you to exhale and release. Inhale, letting in a little bit more of all these little good things that we find gratitude in, those things that bring us joy. Inhaling and exhaling, I'm grateful for, and what comes to mind. Warm baths, cozy cups of tea, conversations with friends, breathing in, breathing out, maybe finding a bit of gratitude just for this moment, this body, this breath, the opportunity to release. Inhale, slowly pushing the body up. We're gonna wiggle the body, shift the weight towards the right, and slowly just bring the left leg over. You've got it. Inhale, you kind of bring the knees to touch and bring yourself back up into your tabletop position. Good. Relax the forehead. We'll do the other side. That lovely last little release, extending in the left and the knee. Bring it forward. Good. Walk the hand slightly forward. Wiggle that knee up as far as you can get it. And then that foot wiggles in towards the midline as far as feels comfortable. Good. And then we're thinking of tucking the back toes and wiggling that knee back. But we're thinking about bringing the hip bones forward as we come down. Good. You can untuck that back toe. Good. Maybe staying here if it feels tight today. Maybe coming to the fists. This is definitely where I started my pigeon pose. Or some days when it feels tighter, this is the best place. Maybe the beginning, and then as you release, maybe allowing everything to soften. Up to you, coming down. Breathing in, and breathing out wherever you are. Find a nice, slow, steady breath. Surrendering, we breathe in. And as you exhale, feel the stretch deepen. There's something a little magical about pigeons, something I feel, I don't know, personally connected to. I remember being in one of my very first yoga classes that I really connected with. Sometimes I went to other ones before that for exercise, but there was just one class that I thought, wow, like really connected with the teacher and what she was all about. And she had us in pigeon pose, and it was like a late evening, and I remember working like such a busy, stressful job, and I just started to cry because I thought, when's the last time I actually just stopped, took a few deep breaths and listened to my body? And so with gratitude and thankfulness at the heart of today's class, just finding a little gratitude for pigeon pose, a pose that brought me release, clarity, reminded me to stop and breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Grateful for this practice and for all of you. The time each week together. Breathing in and breathing out. Slowly rotating the body over and bringing that back leg forward. Bringing the foot in front and just cross the legs, sitting upright. And if cross-legged is uncomfortable, sit whatever way feels best. It doesn't have to be cross-legged, just a nice tall spine is what we're after. Maybe grabbing a little drink before we find a bit of quiet. Begin to move into our Shavasana. I want you just to sit nice and tall wherever you are, maybe lifting the palms up. And then maybe bringing one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart. Just take a little bit of time in the quiet here, inhaling. Nice and deep, feel the chest fill and exhale. As if you're drinking it in, breathe in that sensation of joy and gratitude. Inhale. I'm grateful for this moment. Grateful for this breath. Breathing in. Inhale and exhale. And then just staying in a bit of stillness. Let's take a moment now to just stop. Allow the breath to naturally come and feel it. Relaxing in the forehead. Maybe whatever comes to mind or images come to mind, just allow that to flood your thoughts with love and light and joy. I'm grateful for, and maybe think of one or even a group of people that bring a smile to your face. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in that feeling and sensation that you get when you're with those people. I am grateful for, and I want you to think of your favorite food or foods or a restaurant. Just imagine yourself like eating that delightful dish. That lovely one little spoonful of maybe your most favorite dessert or a nostalgic dinner from your childhood. I am grateful for breathing in food that nourishes me. And finally, I'm grateful for, and think of something really small, but something that makes you smile, anything at all. Maybe just a breath of fresh air, a cozy sweater, a lit candle. Breathing in and out. I'm grateful for the small little beauties in this lifetime. Staying with me, I'm grateful for the beautiful people that bring me joy and light and love. I'm grateful for food that nourishes me. And I'm grateful for the small things that bring a little magic and a little smile to my everyday. And together, I'm grateful for the practice of yoga and the community in which we are part of, that bring us a little time out to check in, breathing in and breathing out, allowing those sensations to nourish you in mind and body and soul. slowly either begin to stay there in the quiet today for your final relaxation, or bring yourself into a really soft position, maybe your traditional Shavasana, lying on your back or staying upright today, whatever feels good to you. Finding some stillness. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing the eyes to close, the body to settle, the practice to come to a close. Just finding a moment in silence and stillness for you. Being grateful, open, hopefully leaving the practice today, your heart and your cup just a little fuller. Invite you to stay as long as you like in the silence, in the stillness. Maybe allowing the mind to continue to make beautiful lists. Or maybe in moments where you feel a little bit cloudy or things feel a little bit blah, as we move into that sort of season, maybe writing those gratitude lists and tapping into all those incredible benefits is something you can take with you. Happy Thanksgiving, my beautiful yoga family. Peace and love to you.